Hey, Norman with iSaveTractors. In this video, we're going to be changing out the tires, adding wheel weights, and then putting this machine into use on this Wheelhorse Raider 10 with Ark Front End Loader. Check it out. But first, keep your head warm and show your love for tractors with this iSaveTractors winter beanie, now available at iSaveTractors.com. So the story on this tractor is I won this tractor for $250 at an estate auction. I sold the cab that came with the tractor for $300, so I essentially got paid $50 to get this tractor. Now this tractor actually ran right out of the gate. It's one of the only machines I've ever purchased that really didn't need much. However, the rear tires are these unusual 27-inch tires with this kind of custom hub that the previous owner welded. They kind of welded this piece on so it would offset and not rub on the fenders. They also upgraded the front axle to the swept axle that were used on the later 500 series wheel horses. So in this video, I'm going to change out those rear tires. I don't have a way to put weights on these current ones, so I'm going to change them out to the more typical 23-inch tire, add wheel weights, and kind of see what this tractor can do. Here you'll see I've learned my lesson when it comes to putting tires onto tractors. This time around, instead of wrestling to get the tire in the perfect position to put those lug bolts on, I put it on this little furniture movers dolly, and then I can just push it right into place and then adjust my jack so the holes line up perfectly. Oh boy, this made mounting this tire so much easier, especially when I work on the bigger tires like on the Power Max. I'm going to use these little mover dollies from now on. After the tires are mounted, I proceed to put on these 55-pound wheel weights. These are Craftsman branded ones that I had laying around in my boneyard. Here I am on the ground trying to, this one, you know, I didn't have carriage bolts for this, so it's just one long, really long bolt that came with it whenever I purchased it. So I have to get a wrench on the inside and then use my impact on the outside, and it can get a little tricky getting your hands back there, especially with the loader frame on. Luckily, I had some unexpected help show up at my house today. A good friend of mine, Rob, came by to help me out. And as soon as this is on, we'll get it going.
My battery's dying.
And there we have it. The weights are on both tires. Both tires are on. There's my buddy Rob sitting on the tractor. He's going to take it for this first spin and see how it does. All right, Rob, move over. It's time for me to have some fun. Now I take controls of the wheel horse and see what it can do. Confusing. So as you can see, it's pretty slippery conditions out. Here in Maine, we've had some unusual weather. We've had really warm weather followed by really, really cold single-digit temperatures at night. This has equated to a lot of melting during the day and a lot of ice freezing over at night. So as you can see, these ag tires, even with the weights, are slipping quite a bit. And the manure pile that I'm driving into is frozen solid as well because we've had several weeks of single-digit temperatures. So as you see in my other videos, when I use my other loader machines in the winter, I always equip them with chains to help out. But this is really just a test to see, you know, what this wheel horse can do. And so far in this video, I really like the way it performs, and I might go ahead and restore this and give it a once-over sometime in the future. My Ford outperforms it. Does a better job with before it slips. I think it's just 'cause well, there is this wheel horse machine. I like it. It definitely takes some getting used to. This is the only tractor I have that has a front end loader with a gear shift transmission. Both my others, the Cub Cadet tractor loader backhoe and my Ford LGT with loaders, both have hydrostatic foot controlled transmissions. So this one definitely took a little getting used to. Also, the control valve on this loader does not allow you to operate both spools at the same time, so you can do two motions at the same time. So in the future, I might change that, or I just might have to get used to it. But all in all, pretty cool machine. It's neat. I like these wheel horses, so let me know in the comments below if you want me to keep it and do more videos with it, working on it. I'd like to make a few changes, like that manual deck lift that is still on this tractor doesn't need to be there, so I'm going to remove that, and then maybe tune up the engine and get this working a little bit nicer, give it the iSaveTractors touch. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget, iSaveTractors, in addition to making these great videos, we also develop and design and sell the highest quality aftermarket parts for your vintage small engines, like the Kohler K241 that powers this particular wheel horse. We make parts for all the old Kohler engines, all the old Briggs engines, Tecumseh, Onan, and Wisconsin. Check us out at iSaveTractors.com. My name is Norman. Thanks for watching.